I wonder if they're even going to patch the game in any serious way. They might just like focus 100% on the security issues. Dude. An old IRL friend messaged me today. He didn't even know. Like, not really a friend, but an acquaintance, and he didn't even know I played the game. He saw my hack video. This guy teaches computer programming and network administration. This guy knows a lot of stuff about this, so he was looking into it. He already knows what's happening. I mean, he's quite certain, and it sounds exactly like it was session ID hijacked through the trade window, completely bypassing all protocol. It doesn't even matter about email, password, compromise, makes no difference. Third-party tools makes literally no difference. It's one vector, and the wow, and the vector is trade, the trade window. The trade website probably has something to do with it too, because it probably forces the session, prolongs it, like staying open. I think that maybe the safest thing for people to do is every single time you trade, especially if you accept a trade that somebody else initiates, especially if it's for a big item, and especially if they cancel out of the trade, that's the real telltale sign.
A few moments later.
But basically, after every trade, you log out of the... Like, when they even invite, before you even go to the hideout or anything, you log out of the trade site. You do the trade, and then you log out of your account instantly after every trade. If you log out of the trade site and your account instantly, both, immediately after the trade, you probably can't get hacked.
What is it?
That's still speculation, but...
Of course.
Yeah, it's a reason why they'd be timing out the trade sessions. Like every 10 minutes or something. How are people with mirrors not hacked yet? I don't know. I think there's also some luck involved too. Like, a lot of people reported accidental logging to other players' accounts accidentally. That's a big thing too. And there might be some accounts that are just set up in such a way where they can't be accidentally logged into it. They can't. They're not they just can't be infiltrated in that way. And some can, maybe. I don't know. Would be my best guess. Yeah. Yes, I did check that, and I was compromised a long time ago on Twitter for my email, but there's way too much anecdotal. There are way too many anecdotes out there of people who have had rigorously secure passwords and emails who still got hacked anyway. Hey, maybe you just need to restart the game and it'll allow a second Divine Orb to drop. I probably don't get that Divine Orb to drop if I don't log back into the game. I must have got around the forgiveness timer on that one. Cheated the forgiveness timer. Hey, what's a quant on this? Oh yeah, see another precursor proc here. Yeah, there's even people, there was even a guy who reportedly plays, he's like an actual like software engineer, stupidly knowledgeable about all this stuff, only uses Linux systems, doesn't even use it. Dude, third Divine in one map. And then he has a password manager, like, you know, the whole 9 yards. And he still got hacked. Or breached. Lost all his stuff. So, I mean, that's like... Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I like the flask. That's plenty. I only had to use a third of it. I only had to use a third of a flask there. So, yeah, I think I'll keep it. That'll be good enough for Uber bosses, too, because I can at least last a full flask time for that. Oh, wait, I need to full clear this map. What am I thinking? We're going to do the whole friggin' map. Yeah, I don't think password did anything. There's no evidence that my email was compromised, and I just assumed that it was my fault, you know, because, well, I mean, even halfway insinuating that GGG's fault, I got a whole mouthful from the community on that one. My video came out. You know, sometimes operating on gut instinct is not a bad way to go about things. I saw too many people getting hacked who had, like, there were certain commonalities in their stories, and there were a lot of discrepancies as well in ways that would surprise people. Like, you know, some people aren't using third-party program tools at all. Some people are using different ones. Some people reportedly got an email for two-factor authentication. Some didn't. You know, some people had password managers. Some didn't. Some people were Steam only. Some were standalone client. Like the things you think that would matter a lot, like the variables that would matter, you know, that would be all the telltale signs, didn't matter at all. Okay, dude. Fourth Divine. We're printing now. This is the secret MF stat. 180 quant, 111 rarity. That's what you're gonna shoot for every time. 71% increased number of rare mobs. Okay. That is the magic stat. It has to be. I've never gotten more than 2 divines in one map, actually. This first time. What? What? Dude. Dude, alright. I could hold it together for the time being. I'm just going to keep talking about hacks, and I'll just, you know, let the server reset. 2 breaches on this garbage map layout with mediocre magic find stats. 5 breaches. No, dude, I've had maps over 300% quant that don't even drop a divine with breaches that are a lot better than this. Not 10 breaches, but 2 breaches that are better than this. I barely got any value out of those breaches at all. I believe this feels like an Eldritch Minion Divine Orb Lantern mod, and I need to scout every single spot on the map, like out of due diligence. Five Divine Orbs while discussing hacks. I guess that's what we'll call the highlight video, huh? Makes sense.